What's good, YouTube? This is KB LaFleur. You can call me KB. Welcome back to another video, man. We got something pretty good today. We got this beautiful sister jumping on here asking I'm talking about a very valid question. As many deadbeat mothers and bitter baby mothers that we do have around here, why don't men ever jump on the internet and talk about them? Well, I can stretch this question out a little bit further. Why don't any man, whether it's a baby father or whether it's a boyfriend or whether it's an ex-husband, why don't any man jump on the internet to air out their significant other or their wife or their baby mother or their ex-girlfriend? Why don't they ever respond to them? Why don't they ever jump to the internet first? Why don't they ever do anything? Well, I can tell you why here. Well, number one, because at the end of the day, everybody, man and woman, will look at that man as being lame anyway, because, brother, why are you jumping on the internet to talk about it? Who cares? Handle your business as a man. Get that shit over with. Whatever. Keep it moving. And I will also say for the deadbeat fathers, now just in general, but specifically to your baby fathers, right? Dealing with your deadbeat mothers, we are more mature, just in general. Even for your deadbeat fathers, right? I'm talking about your deadbeat fathers. These deadbeat fathers tend to be more mature than the baby mother. That's just a fact, right? And the reason being is, hear me out. When you ask a baby father, a deadbeat, a quote unquote deadbeat father, right? Because a lot of people like to just throw that term around. A lot of times they're smart as a whip. They know right from wrong. You ask them why are they doing what they're doing, 9 times out of 10 it's because of the baby mother. But a lot of times you don't know that because the guy doesn't say anything. A lot of times these quote unquote deadbeat fathers, you don't know the full backstory as to why they sat here and said, man, forget the kids. Right? Until they jump on the internet, until they jump online to explain why they feel the way they feel, why they went through the shit that they went through because of the baby mother. But we just throw it out there and say that they're deadbeats. But you don't know that because they don't ever say anything. They don't ever say anything, right? Sometimes they try to come over here, come defend and try to clear their name, but a lot of times they just don't ever say anything because, hey, the woman is going to win anyway. But let's go ahead and see why she asked this question.
I could honestly say, I ain't never heard a man bash a mother for being a deadbeat. We women will bash a man in a heartbeat. Why don't men bash women for being a deadbeat?
Once again, it's a valid question. It's a valid question that I think a lot of people can answer. It's a valid question that I think a lot of people can answer because, as I stated before, we all see women jump on the internet and bash the very man that is taking care of the child, or that isn't taking care of the child, or they may have cheated or whatever. We always see them jump on the internet to bash them.
Child, this is some crazy that's going on social media right now that I done came across and I got the video for. So Fabio Foreign's baby mother gets on Instagram Live to talk about he is potentially DL. Allegedly. Here's the video.
It was mad gay shit on. Besides the... This has been happening for like 2 years already. And I have a gay best friend for those who don't.
Why they always be like they got a gay best friend, child? Anyway. Yeah, so she said that his searches on the sites are of gay men. And she also goes on to say that when they be doing the thing, he be calling her parts something else. Like I said, this is definitely all alleged. We don't know how true this is. She could just be lying on him. But I think that if there is some truth to it, it's kind of effed up to out him, knowing his position and how he's a rapper and stuff like that. Like, Chad, what y'all think?
We talk nasty. So instead of saying like this my pussy, like he'll say this my or give me that.
Now here it is, the same woman who swore up and down she was telling the truth. She also proclaimed him to be this huge, gigantic liar. She admits that she was the liar this whole time. She posted on her Instagram story, "I wanted to apologize to Fabio for the things that I've said. We are a family. I should have never went live and said those things. They were not true. I was angry with a lot of things."
Falsely accuse them of something just for them then to come back and apologize. It's weird. It's weird. But once again, these women claim to be adults. These women claim to be adults with childlike mindset. So let's go ahead and read these comments. Someone says, because the community will have 1,000 excuses for her and will be labeled a bully. Then somebody else says, no reason to speak of those who don't take accountability. Just a waste of time. Then somebody else says, because women spin it around like it's the dad's fault for the woman not doing what she's supposed to do. Then somebody else says, because we prove time and time again that we better than that. That's just a fact. That's why I stated just maturity. No matter how bad a woman can soil a man's name, generally a man ain't gonna say nothing. Generally, men don't ever respond. You look at Corey Hardy and Tia Mowry. I'm probably gonna make a video about that soon. I just need to make sure, man, this is for real. Like, if you really took this chick back, it's just. But regardless, man, hey, as I stated before, we're better than that. Corey Hardy didn't say anything about his wife or his ex-wife, but hey, she was sitting over here saying everything, just putting everything out there, just making a mockery of however long they've been together for. Then somebody else says, what would he gain for saying? Then somebody else says, what would he gain for saying it? Then somebody else says, I don't bash them. I just don't mess with them as soon as I see what type of mom they are. Then somebody else says, men are taught at young age, nobody cares about us. We are only loved for what we provide, not for who we are. We are also taught we can never do right. Women are raised being taught they can do no wrong. Then somebody else says, not all women. So of course you're going to always have the women who say it's not all women, but it's most of your women. You look at most of your single mothers, a lot of times they bashing their baby father. A lot of times they putting dirt on that man's name. Y'all can literally go through my whole freaking video. When you even look at some of them court cases, women are willing to pull anything out they crack and throw it on the wall hoping that it sticks. It's just crazy, right? It's just crazy. But women are willing to go links. I mean, I'm talking about to the top of the mountains just to soil a man's name. So this person says, yeah, they do, but there's more men than women not taking care of their kids. So that's why we hear it more often, right? It's mighty crazy that people still feel that way, but I mean, y'all can definitely go back and go check it out. I mean, y'all can definitely go look at those comments, but I mean, once again, 70 to 80% of your black men take care of their children. 70 to 80% of your black men take care of their children. Most of your black men take care of their children. So her statement is invalid because, I mean, hey, now, granted, you do have, granted, I take that back. You do have way more mothers taking care of the children because, of course, 90% of the custody goes to the mother. Why is that the case, right? Why is that the case? Because we already know the courts favor women. As y'all can see, the court cases, you always have the courts favoring the women. All right. So, I mean, hey, man, look, but that's for a whole nother video. I'll talk about that in a lot of my other videos. So, look, do me a huge favor, leave me a like, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know, how do y'all feel about this?